Hello and welcome to Cooking with Mom General. Today I will be showing you how to make mudfish, or you can call it a fermented fish, and Khmer call Prahok. What Prahok is, it's stinky salted fish. Okay, so it is a very simple process to make, but it's kind of long. Okay, so let's get started. What you will need you will need 2 pounds of fish. You may use any fish except salmon. Okay, so I like to use catfish. So if you use catfish, go ahead and buy catfish, and you want to cut into small pieces like this. Okay, 2 pounds. And if you wanted to, remove all the fat from the catfish, because if you fermented fat, it smells really bad in the long run. But you know, again, you don't have to remove it, so I'm not going to remove it. I'm going to put the whole thing. Okay, so again, 2 pounds of catfish and 2 cups of rock salt. Okay, this is not like fine salt. It's a rock salt. You may get this from the Asian store, and it's only $2. Okay, container. And this is the measuring spoon I'm using, or if you want to know in grams, I use 400 grams. Okay, and I'll show you what to do next. Next, what you want to do is, you want to put your fish in a bowl or in a container. You want to wrap it in a plastic wrap, seal it really tight, and we're gonna let it sit in the sun, okay, for 24 hours. Okay, so this process, okay, will make the fish rotten. Okay, now I say it again, rotten, stinky. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, so wrap it up with a plastic wrap, or cover it up just like this. Okay, seal it really tight so the fly cannot go in, just like this. And gonna let it sit in the sun. Again, it is very important, when you put the fish in a bowl or in a container, you want to wrap it. Okay, make sure there's no hole so the fly can go in. Okay, if the fly go in, fly lay egg, and you have to throw it away. This process, okay, is to rotten the fish. Okay, if you ever eat Prahok, if you ever smell Prahok, it smells very stinky, and this is how you make the fish stinky. Okay, this is the process. So again, okay, let it sit in the sun, okay, for 1 day, and then overnight, and I'll see you tomorrow when the fish is rotten. And also, the more time you leave it out, the more rotten and the more smell it's gonna get. So you can control, okay, the smell by leaving it outside long time or short time. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, after you leave it in the sun and overnight for 24 hours, your fish should be rotted. Okay, so at this time your fish should be smelling really bad. Okay, so go ahead and remove the cover and mix some salt into it, and I'm going to show you in just a minute. Take a separate bowl and go ahead and scoop out the fish only, not the liquid. Okay, with a clean bowl, go ahead and pour it in, and pour half a salt, 1 cup into the fish, and mix it well. After you pour the salt in, you want to mix it really well for about 2 to 3 minutes. And after that, cover it and let it sit for 12 hours. And I'll see you after 12 hours. Don't forget, after you cover it, like I said again, okay, so let's sit for 12 hours, but during the 12 hours, at least 3 to 4 times, you open up and you mix it, like every 4 hours. Open up, mix it, and cover it back, okay? And I'll see you in 12. Okay, after you marinate it with salt, and after 12 hours, go ahead and remove the bags and remove all the pieces into another separate bowl. And what I do is, right, I get paper towel and I'm gonna put it on top. The paper towel will absorb any liquid from the fish. As you can see here, all these liquid salt come out from the fish, okay? Yesterday, there was no liquid at all. And that's the reason why you marinate it with the salt and leave it out for 12 hours. So the salt, when the salt absorb into the meat, and here's the water is coming out from the meat, okay? So usually if you do a lot of prahok or mudfish, the salt, you keep it to make fish sauce. So it's only a little bit, so I'm gonna throw it out, okay? If you do it a lot and you have a lot, you make fish sauce out of it, okay? So with that being said, okay, go ahead and throw away the water and save all the salt. Okay, and I'm going to show you what to do next. From here, and go ahead and kind of press the paper towel against the fish, just like this, okay, to extract any moisture or water. Okay, so with the leftover salt, I pour it into. Okay, so let's keep doing that for a minute or two. Paper towel to extract any moisture or liquid from the fish. Go ahead and add the rest of the salt into the fish and mix it well. And I'm going to show you what to do next. So after you add salt and mix it well, what you want to do next is you want to have a mortar and a pestle, and you want to pound the mudfish. The reason why, at this stage, the fish is really hard, okay? So you want to pound it to soften it just a little. So put a couple pieces inside and pound it. So like I said, it's only 15 to 20 seconds. As you can see, I soften it just a little bit. Okay, so go ahead and put it back into the bowl and continue pounding until you finish with the rest. And if you have any like bones go ahead and just pound the bone too, okay? After you're done pounding, go ahead and mix it with the salt well, and prepare to bottle up, okay? The best bottle is a glass bottle, okay? You may use a plastic bottle, but put back on top of it, okay? So how you want to do is, right, first layer, you want to put some salt to the bottom, and then your fish. Continue doing that until salt fish, okay? So I'm going to show you one. Okay, as you see here, and then go ahead, spread some salt, just like that. Okay, so when I'm done, I'm going to show you what to do next. So after you packed it in a jar or a bottle, and the leftover salt, go ahead and put it on top and wrap it with a plastic and cover it up, okay? Now once you cover it up, and let it ferment it for at least 2 to 3 weeks before you can eat, okay? And during 2 to 3 weeks, okay, every other day, if you see any liquid, go ahead and drain it out, okay? And like I said again, this is a small amount, okay? I don't want to press it. If you press it, you don't have to like pour the liquid out every like other day or every 2 days, okay? So remember, every 2 to 3 days, come out, see if there's any liquid, drain it out, okay? So it's not hard, okay? It's just time consuming, and I like to make my own mudfish or Prahok because I know it's clean, okay? I control the process, you know, the smelling process. If I want, you know, like more smell, I let it rot long time. So it's up to you. You like very rare smelly mudfish, let it rot for 2 to 3 days. So this is it. There's not much to it. Again, okay, every other days or every 2 to 3 days, you drain out any liquid inside, okay? And if you have any comments or question about making the mudfish or preserved fish or Prahok, leave me a comment, okay? So this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish I could taste for you, but there's nothing to taste. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Here it is. This is the one that I made from 3 weeks ago, okay? As you can see, it's very clean, it's very white. You don't see any yellow, okay? If you see mudfish that is yellow, in my opinion, it's bad. If you smell it, it smells really bad. Cambodian call via ka វាធំក្លិនខាណា so here it is okay so I always make enough that will last me a year to a year and a half okay so here it is thank you so much for watching thank you so much for your support and also if you haven't subscribed please do so thank you